Hello YouTube, today I have here a B2 Audio Rage subwoofer. Let's see some of the features and the Excursion video later on this video and check some parameters and stuff. So this is a game changer in the industry, at least I think, because it looks plain and simple subwoofer. I have been removed these beauty panels here so we can check deeply inside what is this subwoofer made of. Looks a normal subwoofer from the outside, but it has really good features and especially design features. Why I really like B2 Audio in overall. They have these little good things. They are not mainstream brand by any means. They are a little bit more expensive because they make a lot of stuff themselves, not just buy from a check catalog. That subwoofer looks nice, put our logo on it and let's sell it out. They design a good subwoofers. Now, is this a good subwoofer? Let's find out. Okay, so first of all, our top surround here, it's actually really soft but really thick surround. We have width of around 24-25 millimeters and height is around 27-28 millimeters. So it's a little bit more height than usual. Standard pressed paper cone. We have a plastic dust cap with paint on it. We have a quite nice of a frame for a subwoofer. If you are looking here, we have a 12-inch subwoofer with around 10-inch these spiders down in here. But the terminals on the sides are really actually not really good. If you are putting the wires from here, then you cannot really fit the subwoofer in the enclosure. But here comes the design feature. First design feature. These are quite heavy, big XL sized terminals. Actually, if I push this here, normally these are around like 4 millimeters, and this is actually 6 to 7 millimeters wide. So you can fit around like 20 millimeter squared wire in it. Really big. And then you can fit your wires through here. To underneath, go underneath here and put your wires through here, so you can fit really nicely those wires without affecting anything. The chassis, the frame here is really wide. It has quite thick of a well, not baffle, but these frames in here, they are actually around let's see if I can just measure it from here. We have around 10 millimeters thickness up in here and a 14 to 15 millimeters down in here. So this frame should handle quite a lot of force before breaking it down. And actually this Rage series comes with Rage XL series with a beefier magnet. So this frame should handle really easy the weight of the magnet. Also, one thing to keep in mind, this has a really genius idea of connecting these terminals. Sorry about that. It has a cast aluminium block in here, which is actually bolted into the frame. So when you have these normal subwoofers, they tend to have well, stamped steel basket or a ABS in here, and when you press the terminal really hard to put your wires in, it will actually bend or break. Because this is cast aluminium block in here, it will just not break. It is actually really good idea to have that in there. So then the motor down in here, we have around 60 millimeter thickness. Our top plate is around 12 millimeters. Back plate is around I think this is 13 millimeters. Yes, around 12 to 13 millimeters. It has a it has quite nice finish touch down in here. It has a little texture, B2 Audio logo, inner blowhole here, and outside also it has a bevel, and on the inside also it helps with the turbulence or the airflow between here. So it should cool really good. The coil should cool really easily because it's so open, this frame. It has 3-inch round copper voice coil, and we can actually check from this page here Let's just change it to here. You can see that it can handle 1200 watt power handling. That's RMS. And then it should handle about 2000 watt dynamic power, so peak watts or something like that. We have FS of around 33, VAS 21.9, quite of a small VAS actually. It should be, it's actually quite interesting to have so small VAS. But the spiders down in here, as I explained earlier, they are around 10-inch, 2 set of red spiders. The voice coil is connected with a black CA glue, I think. Yes, nice, good wide bead of black CA glue from bottom and on top. The spiders are also connected with black CA glue and a beauty panel ring all around. Now then, what about the Excursion? If it has a quite big and quite flexible surround, good wide high roll spiders down in here, what about the Excursion? Now there you go, I have a video here from our Facebook page, go check us out. Oh, sorry about that, I'm losing my voice here. The Excursion just goes beyond unbelievable. I mean, on the next step here I will even crank it more. It just goes boop. Really, it's like it was around close to like 90 millimeters. That is a really huge Excursion for a 12-inch subwoofer. It actually does not really look that much of a like X-Max series or anything like really big beefy. Like some of the subwoofers that has a big Excursion has the width of the top surround like 5 centimeters or so. This has really simple surround, and the Excursion is just amazing on the subwoofer. Now, well, the Excursion is explained by the good top surround here, even though it does a little bit torquing. As you can see on the video, on this side and here, it goes a little, it bends a little bit, but it handles it very well. It has actually quite small tolerances down in here on the voice coil, but it did not make any noise. Only noise I managed to get if the Excursion was really extreme. These wires were a little bit too high, so if I press them down like so and put tape on it, it will actually go maybe close to 100 millimeters. I know, take that with a grain of salt. That video is the highest I could get before I was checking out what was the even small clapping noise what happened, and these were the reason for the little clapping noise when the Excursion was like freaking awesome. So let's check a little bit about the parameters of this driven-in subwoofer. I have a DATS V2 here, so I will be just connecting this into here. We are going in parallel mode and just fast checking out the parameters on this video. Like so, and then we change to here. And there you have it, 29.61 FS, QMS 667, QES 0.72, QTS 0.65. This reads 1.47 ohms. They should have double 2 ohm voice coils, so these might be a little bit higher than 2 ohms because it's telling me that it in parallel mode it goes only down to like 1.5. Now, what do you think about the subwoofer? I think that of the pricing, this is around 449 euros pricing in Finland. It is a quite good subwoofer. Now it is high priced because 12-inch subwoofer with the power handling of 1200 watts should cost a little bit less. But then you get a stamped steel basket or just normal universal basket, and you get like you get like just basic stuff from a catalog of something and just logo put on it. This is actually a really good handcraft build. It has really good frame. It is capable of doing really high excursion without looking well dumb. My personally I liked them when they came, these big beefy rounds, but now when I've been thinking about them, it just closes down the effective piston area of the subwoofer. So keeping it like looking a normal subwoofer like this and still having a really high excursion just blows my mind. Very good job, B2 Audio. So that's about it of this Rage 12 subwoofer. What do you like? I'm losing my breath here, so I need to quit this video. Like if you like, dislike if you dislike, and leave a comment. Go check out our Facebook and Instagram pages. If you want to buy some basshead apparel, go shop.peränurkka.net, link in description. Buy yourself a t-shirt today. And thank you for watching. See you on the next video. Bye bye!